Howdy friends, how you doing? My name is Joram and welcome to another video. You see, today is special because it's my birthday. And as I turn 22, I can't wait to crash into a wall going 200. But before that, I want to take a moment to reflect and appreciate the past year. And to share some thoughts with you all. To sum it up, I want to prove why I have a yapiology degree. One of the biggest things that I've learned in the past year is that life is more about appreciating the things that you already have, rather than constantly chasing after what you don't. It's about finding contentment in the present moment and being grateful for the blessings that you have in your life. For me personally, that means coming to terms with the fact that I haven't achieved that level of success that I had hoped for, and also losing someone. In the year that I just left behind, I understood that maybe, hey, I shouldn't be always crying about the future or the past. Maybe I should take some time to look around me more. Because you see, I have my parents and I love them. I have a lovely sister, I have a grandma that I adore, and I have my friends that I dare to call my brothers. And maybe that's enough to justify a smile. Now to talk about YouTube, I've been pouring my heart and soul into this platform for the past 3 years, striving to make a name for myself and reach that coveted milestone. But despite my efforts, I only find myself with 559 subscribers. And you know what? Maybe that's okay. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, in pursuit of big numbers and trending hashtags, we tend to forget the insignificance of each individual subscriber. We get caught up in the race for more and more and more, and lose sight, forget that behind each and every number is a person sitting there watching you. Each of my 559 subscribers is not just a statistic, but rather their own individuals with their own stories, their own struggles and triumphs. And that's something worth celebrating. In a world where most people are just obsessed with massive numbers on screens, it's a load of fresh air to just find beauty in the fact that a person is choosing to watch you, to listen to you over something else on their own. And the slightest, the tiniest impact that you might have on that person's life is significant. Also, as Spider-Man says, one person at a time. I'm trying my best to accept the fact that, hey, success is not solely measured by numbers and external validation. It's about the impact that you have, the connections that you forge. The malleable soul and spirit of a human can be shaped into a beautiful sculpture. Another lesson that I've learned is the inherent risk that comes with investing your time and emotions into intimate relationships. It's a vulnerable position to be in, opening yourself up to another person and allowing them into your own world. But sometimes, despite your best efforts, things won't work out the way you hoped. You invest so much of yourself just for the other person to walk away, leaving you questioning everything. It's a painful experience, no one dares to mock it, but also it will teach you self-love and resilience. I've learned that it's okay to guard your heart, to protect it against false love, even if it means taking a step back from romantic entanglements. Maybe not forever, but perhaps for a while. Because at the end of the day, the most important relationship that you will ever experience is the one you have with yourself. You see, change is inevitable. It will happen no matter you like it or not, but on the other hand, imperfection is always there also. And sometimes fate won't do us so well when you combine these two. For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to be heard, to be loved, to be seen. Not only on just YouTube, no, I've tried many ways. Radio, movies, books. You see, I used to be a voice actor, an actor, and also a writer. None of them worked out. Not because I wasn't great, but rather the things that I had to overcome. There has always been a barrier that I've never been able to overcome. For example, back when I used to work in a radio show, they fired me because I couldn't read Quran. And for the studios, they either fired me because I was too young or they just didn't like me. And that's why I love YouTube. There are no second parties that I should answer to. It's just me and you. And if I can't please my audience, that's just on me. Sure, algorithm is a bitch, but I'm getting off track. All I'm trying to say is that sometimes change will happen, and that's okay. Whether it's letting go of old expectations, or stepping out of your comfort zone, or pursuing new opportunities. Embracing change will open up doors to endless possibilities, but you just can't forget about the cost. I could have been accepted to a better major. I was an amazing student, but instead of studying like everyone else, I ditched my books and sat behind a microphone and started writing down stories. and it took me nowhere. Don't get me wrong though, I like my major. I'm studying food engineering for my bachelor degree, and my grades are up there. And most probably for my master's, I'm gonna move to Germany or maybe USA, I'm not sure. Some extreme right-wing activist is going to piss at me, I'm sure. Hey, don't you dare come over here and steal my tax money. Anyway, as I blow the candles, I will embrace all of the experiences and lessons that I've learned. I may not have it all figured out yet, but I'm grateful for every moment that has brought me to where I am today. Even the failures and regrets have made me what I am, and I'm excited to see what the next year has in store for me. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Here's to another year of growth, laughter, and endless possibilities. Cheers to 22! Goodbye.